Hello once again. Welcome to this week's broadcast from the Mint Mesh team, and as usual, we'll be covering some of the developments last week and some future-looking stuff that we are doing. My name is Sunil Chatabeetal, and with me is Anish and Ajay. Ajay out there too. Yeah, great.
Yes, Sunil. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, Anish, Ajay will touch on some key things we are talking about. Over the last few weeks, we have been harping on how documents should be template agnostic in terms of how Rudy can read it, and how we are making that happen. That irrespective of the type of template, irrespective of the type of material request, we can uh, create that, read that, understand, extract the entities, and restructure that in a very structured form. So Ajay will touch on that a little bit. Things we are doing around computer vision, other things, and Anish will touch on how the market is receiving all this. Hey, Ajay, you want to go next?
Yes. Thanks, Sunil. Yeah. So, interesting. Very, very interesting. Right. As we go by each day, right? Template agnostic. Basically, with the evolution of artificial intelligence and natural language processing and all those technologies coming in, we all can comfortably talk about template agnostic and all this good stuff, right? Where the software would adapt to the user's needs rather than we making sure that the users are adapting to the software that we have. Yeah. So being template agnostic, it is again based upon technologies like natural language processing and knowledge about engineering as an industry. So this whole stream of knowledge engineering, where we when coupled with artificial intelligence, is where we can make sure that softwares adapt or adopt to what the users are actually doing without changing their processes or practices, right? All good things are happening around that as we speak. At least from a Minmesh perspective, that's what we are striving for. We're building data dictionaries. We're building a lot of knowledge for Rudy as an assistant to help engineers acquire the results or have the results which they're looking for without changing much in their processes. So it's very, very no, it's deep learning kind of a stuff, where when I always thought that artificial intelligence is about knowledge and then applying that knowledge, right? So that's what I always call it, as artificial intelligence, and that's where we are actually going with this knowledge engineering space. So that's one stream which is as we are acquiring customers, we're talking to different customers, we get to know what needs to be done, we know what the challenges are, and we're adopting our solution also into that, right? That's one part of it. The second part of it is the most exciting thing, what we are right now calling as an engineering drawing analyzer, which is a huge use case, not just from an engineering standpoint. As I see it, it can cut across multiple areas, right? Where you're able to identify the differences between an image or a drawing or whatever it is. Very, very interesting technology. Computer vision plays a key role in this whole idea, identifying the differences. So that's an area which we are venturing into right now. We're successful. We hopefully will have a first POC start quickly with one of our customers. I would not say it as a POC; it's more of a pilot that we're going to start with the customers, which Anish will be touching upon quick, in this conversation. But it's if you're able to crack this well, which is again in a very at an early stage of it, I think it has implications beyond the EPC or the oil and gas industry that we're talking about, right? So there are huge areas where which we can explore with this drawing comparison, if you're able to do it in the right way, and with the folks around us. I think I'm very confident about achieving it pretty soon, right? So, and we are hopefully we will be into the market with this ability in the next month, at least not later than first or second week. That's what our target is. So all looking great from a technology standpoint, Sunil and Anish. We really want to take this forward, move this forward, and Anish would speak more about it. What's the response from the market? But when we hear the response from the market, it's really encouraging that we are able to solve certain real problems for our professionals, that is the engineering community that we're trying to serve. Anish, I think I'll hand it over to you for you to talk about what progress we made in the last 2 weeks from a sales perspective.
Thanks, Ajay. Yeah, I think a lot of excitement in the marketplace. We are getting a lot of inquiries this entire week. Next week are full with demos and meetings with clients discussing the technology and the commercials. We had a meeting this morning as well, and there's a lot of questions around. Are we how are we doing this template and document agnostic capability in our solution, right? And that is fascinating thing that Ajay and his team has created. Using AI components and other capabilities under the artificial intelligence umbrella. And then we are also doing engineering drawing comparisons. The pilot is going to start early next week, and then we'll make it generally available to the public, to everybody, as Ajay mentioned, in the next few weeks. But there's a lot of excitement about both these features. The drawing comparisons obviously is a big one. And also the technical bid evaluation that we have been working on for quite a few months now, right? Have done multiple pilots and working with clients to fine tune the capability. The market acceptance is very positive. Literally everybody that we talk to is interested in the solution, wants to try it out, and I think that is the best way to move forward. After a few months, we will not even do pilots. I think we will just directly start implementing. But now we are doing pilots with clients to ensure that everything is on the same page in terms of results. So everything is looking very up and up for us. Like I said, a lot of excitement in the marketplace from a feature set perspective, from an artificial intelligence perspective, and given that we can train Rudy, configure Rudy to adapt to a client's environment and client's documents and the client templates. I think it makes it so very well aligned with what I just said at the beginning, right? That we are adopting to the client's processes and not having the client adopt to our solution processes. At the end of the day, AI is supposed to help our clients achieve what they want to do the way they want to do it. And that's exactly how we're enabling it, right? Remember our design principle, no data entry, right? We do not want you to enter data into the system if you already have it. If you have it, you upload it and let Rudy do the work for you. If you're interested in watching the demo, you can go to rudy.mintmesh.com. That is Rudy as in RUDY, Romeo, Umbrella, Delta, Yankee. .mintmesh.com, rudy.mintmesh.com. You can watch the demonstration there. We will soon be adding the drawing comparisons demo there as early as next week. I'm very excited about that. And if all things go well, you guys should be able to see everything under the generally available software very soon. So Sunil and Ajay, a lot of excitement, man. The market is reacting very positively to what we have. And we are really looking forward to a bumper Q1 in 2021 for us and for our clients.
Wonderful, Anish. That on that note, we will sign off for this week's broadcast. That is a really upbeat, assessment of how the market is responding. And well, thank you, folks, for viewing and listening to us. As usual, we'll see you next week, same time. Take care.
Take care, everybody. Bye.